Let us move to question number 3. Question number 3 is saying that if A, B and C are three sets such that A union B equals to A union C, A intersection B equals to A intersection C, then prove that B equals to C. Children, over here or in most of the sums of the sets, wherever there is proving part, we take an element or suppose an element in the first set and prove that that element also belongs to the other set which we have to prove to equal. Conversely also we will suppose an element to the second set and prove that that element also belongs to the first set, and hence B is the subset of C, C is the subset of B, and hence we are proved with B equals to C. So let us start the proof. Obviously in proving this we have to use the given conditions. So let us start. Let X be an arbitrary element of B, then X belongs to B implies X belongs to, if it is belongs to B, we have to use these conditions. So obviously if X belongs to B, we can write X belongs to A union B. This implies X belongs to A union C, as A union B equals to A union C. This implies X, now if X belongs to A union C, we can write over here X belongs to A or X belongs to C. So we started with X belongs to B and we got X belongs to A or X belongs to C. So over here with 1 the condition is split into 2. So over here if X belongs to B, these two, X belongs to B and X belongs to A, this implies X belongs to A intersection B. I think you understand. X belongs to B and X belongs to A implies X belongs to A intersection B. This implies X belongs to A intersection C, as A intersection B equals to A intersection C. Now this implies X belongs to C. So we started with X belongs to B and we got over here X belongs to C. This implies B is the subset of C. Now one more condition was there, or X belongs to C. So we have got X belongs to B, X belongs to C. So over here we can write, make a column over here. So X belongs to B and X belongs to C implies X belongs to, implies B is the subset of C. So we got from here B is the subset of C, B is the subset of C. So we have got the result over here as B is the subset of C. So in spite of writing here, I am writing over here. Similarly, X belongs to B and X belongs to implies X belongs to C implies B is the subset of C. B is the subset of C. I think children you understand, because space is less I have to complete the whole solution in one board only. What I did, I started with supposing an element in the first set X belongs to B. Now if it belongs to B, it will obviously belongs to the union. Now A union B is equals to A union C, it is given. Now if it belongs to A union C, then obviously it will belongs to A or C. Now if it is belongs to A, then X belongs to B and we got over here X belongs to A. So X belongs to B and X belongs to A implies X belongs to A intersection B. Now if it belongs to A intersection B, it will also belongs to A intersection C, as A intersection B equals to A intersection C. Now if an element belongs to intersection, it belongs to both. Therefore this will imply X belongs to C. We started with B, we got C, so B is the subset of C. Similarly over here, this OR condition is there. X belongs to B and X belongs to C implies B is the subset of C. Here we have written. Here I have written. Similarly, X belongs to B implies X belongs to C implies B is the subset of C. Now for the other hand, I mean from C to B, let us start. Let Y belongs to, Y is an arbitrary element of C. This implies Y belongs to A union C. Similarly, we will do such only. This implies Y belongs to A union B, as A union B equals to A union C. Now this implies if it belongs to A union B, we can write Y belongs to A or Y belongs to B. Now y belongs to A. Here we have two conditions, y belongs to A or y belongs. So we started with y belongs to C, we got y belongs to A. So over here this implies y belongs to C intersection A. This implies y belongs to C intersection A is A intersection B. This implies y belongs to what we want? A. What we have to prove over here? Sorry, B. So y belongs to B. So this implies C is the subset of B. Again over here y belongs to C and we have got y belongs to B. This implies C is the subset of B. So from equation 1, these two is 1 and this I am making it as 2. So from 1 and 2 we get B equals to C. I think it is clear, children. Now let us move to question number 4. Question number 4 is saying that show that the following 4 conditions are equivalent, and the 4 conditions are given as A is the subset of B, A minus B equals to 5, A union B is equals to B, and A intersection B equals to A. So we have to show that or prove that these all 4 statements are equivalent. So either I can show that 1 is equivalent to 2, that is 1 implies 2, 2 implies 3, 3 implies 4, and hence 4 implies 1. Or what we can do with in pair also we can do 1 implies 2, 2 implies 1, 1 implies 3, 3 implies 1, 1 implies 4, 4 implies 1. Like this also we can do. Or what we can do, 2 implies 1, 3 implies 1, 4 implies 1. The way you prefer, children. What I am doing over here is 1 implies 2, 2 implies 3, 3 implies 4 and 4 implies 1, and hence each imply other. So equivalent means implies and is implied by. Over here implies and is implied by. So if I prove over here that 1 implies 2, which implies 3, which implies 4 and which implies 1. So I am getting the cycle. So each is implying each other. So each of the statements, the given statements which I have to prove will be equivalent. So let us start. I am first proving 1 implies 2. So let us start. Solution. We will prove that 1 implies 2. Now if 1 implies 2, so what is given? Given A is the subset of B. What I have to prove? To prove A minus B equals to 5. I have to prove that if A is the subset of B, you think by Venn diagram also A and B. A is the subset of B. So we have to prove that A minus B equals to 5. It is clear from the figure also. A minus B will be 5. But I have to prove it. So in proving part, proof, let A minus B is not equals to 5. I have to prove it is 5, so I am proving it by contradiction. Let us suppose if possible that A minus B is not equals to 5. So if A minus B is not equals to 5, then clearly X, any element, X belongs to A minus B. This implies X belongs to A and X does not belongs to B. This implies A is not the subset of B. I think you understand. We have to prove that A minus B equals to 5. I have supposed that A minus B is not 5. Then there must exist an element, suppose X, which belongs to A minus B. Now if X belongs to A minus B, this implies X belongs to A and X does not belongs to B. Now in the given part it is A is the subset of B. So this implies we can say that an element is belongs to A but the element is not belongs to B. Then we can say that A is not the subset of B, which contradicts 1. Which contradicts 1. Hence our supposition is wrong, and therefore A minus B equals to 5. Therefore 1 implies 2. Now let us move to 2 implies 3. That is, it is given A minus B equals to 5, and we have to prove that A union B equals to B. Now in proof part, since A minus B equals to 5, A and B, A minus B equals to 5, then clearly A is the subset of B. Then this implies A union B. Whenever we do the union of the two sets, always the bigger set comes. So A union B is equals to A. Hey Gunno, Tara. इधर चलो तो
मम्मी मेरे सर को फोन आ
ले
नहीं मतलब काटो
उसको काटोगे तुम,
क्या
इसको पहले काटो, डिलीट करो और फोन लगेगा। तो कैसे सुनाई दिया मेरे को?
क्योंकि मैं
Now let us move to question number 4. Question number 4 is saying that show that the following 4 statements are equivalent. Now here 4 statements are given as number 1 is A subset of B, A minus B equals to 5, A union B equals to B, and A intersection B is equals to 8. Now we have to show that the 4 statements, these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 are equivalent. Now in order to prove that it is equivalent, either we can start with 1 implies 2, 2 implies 3, 3 implies 4, and at last 4 implies 1. Or what we can do is 1 implies 2, 2 implies 1, 1 implies 3, 3 implies 1, 1 implies 4, 4 implies 1. Like this also you can do. Or what we can do is 2 implies 1, 3 implies 1, 4 implies 1, and hence all implies the same each other. So whatever way you prove, with concept you prove this sum. I am proving 1 implies 2, 2 implies 3, 3 implies 4, and 4 implies 1. Children, take care, with the concept only you prove or solve this sum. Don't go through the solution and hence reproduce the same in your copy. So I am starting solution. I am first proving 1 implies 2. So what it is given? Let A is the subset of B. What we have to prove? A minus B equals to 5. Now to prove A minus B equals to 5, let us suppose that A minus B is not equals to 5. If it is not 5, then obviously an element belongs to this. So let x belongs to A minus B. This implies x belongs to A and x does not belongs to B. But what it is given? A is the subset of B. That is, every element of A is also an element of B. So which, let us make it equation 1, which contradicts 1. Therefore A minus B equals to 5. So we have proved 1 implies 2. Now we will show 2 implies 3. So if 2 implies 3, we have this, let A minus B equals to 5. Now if A minus B equals to 5, this implies A is the subset of B. Let us make it equation number 2. Now what we have to prove? To prove A union B equals to B. Okay? Now clearly, since A is the subset of B, then A union B. Children, always understand with the help of Venn diagram in your mind. A, B. A is the subset of B. So A union B will be how much? The bigger set, that is B. So then A union B equals to B. Union, the bigger set, intersection, the smaller set. Now let us move to 3 implies 4. So let us move to 3 implies 4. So what we have given? Let A union B equals to B. Now if A union B, that is the union of the two sets A and B is B, so obviously this implies that A is the subset of B. That is the A is the smaller set. Let us make it equation number 3. Now what we have to prove? A intersection B equals to A. Now clearly, see over here, A is the subset of B. A is the subset of B. Clearly, A intersection B equals to A, as A is the subset of B. Whenever we do the intersection, the smaller set comes. Therefore, over there we can write A intersection B equals to A. We have already written. So we have got over here 1 implies 2, 2 implies 3, 3 implies 4. Now we will show that 4 implies 1. So let us do that. 4 implies 1. So what we will do? 4 implies 1. So let A intersection B equals to A. Now this will imply that A, obviously this will imply that A is the subset of B, which is 1. Which is 1. So what we have got? Thus 1 implies 2, which implies 3, which implies 4, and which implies 1. So each is implying each other. So we have got, therefore, the given 4 statements are equivalent and hence proved. Let us move to question number 5 now.